Coming up on this program, we show you how to get connected. Find out how to choose an internet service provider or online service. Discover the newest form of communication, electronic mail. Learn how it all began. And see how business, organizations, and individuals are putting themselves onto the World Wide Web. Don't just get onto the net, get into it. It all happens thanks to funding by U.S. Robotics, makers of modems, telephones, and other information access products. Proud to join you in support of public television. U.S. Robotics, the intelligent choice in information access.
Hello, I'm Leo Laporte. Get ready to get connected. We're going to show you how you can travel all over the world without ever leaving home, thanks to a new technology that allows us to link our home computers through a vast communications network to thousands of other computers all over the world. This is the Internet. You know, no one knows for sure how many people are accessing the Internet. We do know it's in the tens of millions worldwide. But that means that most of you are still not connected. Now, if you're like most people, you've probably heard of the Internet. But do you know what it can do for you and what it is? Possibly you're itching to get online, but you need someone to walk you through the process step by step. Well, in this program, we're going to show you some things you could do if you had Internet access. Then we'll perform the steps needed to get online. We'll even show you how to start using some important Internet tools to help you find your way around. So let's start by taking a little look at a few things you can do on the Internet. On the Internet, you have access to computers all over the world. It seems only natural, then, that you'd find a world of topics. Special communications software links these computers for you. Half the time, you don't even know what computer in what country is sharing its information on your screen. What you find on the Internet can be anything from high-tech to just plain silly. Let's start with reference works. Remember those clunky old encyclopedias? Well, they took up an entire bookshelf and they were outdated, well, instantly. Well, now you can have up-to-date electronic encyclopedias online. And if you don't find what you're looking for in them, you can start a search for information right from the source. But be ready for a wild ride. Your search could take you anywhere. Want to know even more about a topic? One of the earliest uses of the Internet was the formation of specialized users groups. You could check them out, see if there's a topic covering your interest. These are basically a collection of email conversations and data transmissions between different people, all with the same interests. Eavesdrop a little. Then when you think you've found the right group, join in with a comment or a question. Don't be shy. Feel like playing some games, but none of your nearby friends are available? Among the millions of people on the Internet, you'll surely find someone ready to match their skill and wits against you. Your new opponent may become your new best friend, or an email pen pal. Ah yes, email. Along with every Internet access account comes an electronic mail address for electronic mail or email. That's mostly how you'll communicate. And communicate you will. Many folks have used the Internet to rekindle friendships with old classmates and military buddies, or get your whole family online, no matter where in the world they are. You'll be able to keep in touch, share files, even send pictures and sound. Letter writing has never been more fun. But let's back up a little. We said there's a lot of information available. So where is it, and how do you find it? There are a number of places you can start, including some free services that are constantly checking the Internet and indexing what they find. This is one of those services. It provides two ways to find what you're looking for. You can use its powerful search program to find key words, or point and click your way through an extensive catalog of topics. You'll find links to thousands of Internet sites and discussion groups on this index covering almost any topic under the sun. Interested in business, education, government, recreation, science? It's all in here. This list is broken down into a dozen or so broad categories. You can drill down through the categories to narrow your search. Now, here's an example. Let's say we're looking for information on Japanese architecture. Start by clicking on the Arts subject heading. That takes us to the next level of categories. The Architecture subheading lists more than 250 locations. We're looking for Japanese architecture, so here it is, Japan. Click again, and we found a list of sites that refer to Japanese architecture. Okay, this looks interesting, but it appears we've narrowed the search to a title and a short description. Now here's where you get ready for the marvel of the Internet. When you hover your pointer over these highlighted entries, you'll see an arcane Internet address displayed at the bottom of the computer window. This particular one gives us a clue that this is a link to another computer. In fact, we're now just one mouse away from entering a computer in Japan. Click it, and here we are. Japanese-style modern architecture in Nagoya. The text and photos could be coming to you from the other side of the earth. In fact, they are. But they also exist right now on the computer in front of you. You'll soon find yourself going to the Internet for any question you have. Looking for a new chili recipe, but willing to try something a little different? Well, get on the Internet. Search for the word chili. In minutes, you'll be served up a collection of recipes, and probably more than you ever wanted to know about chilies. The Internet also gives you access to thousands of businesses. Start your shopping trips right from your computer, or check the Internet for customer support before you buy. Governments worldwide are reaching out to their people through the Internet, and for once, you're likely to find it's a two-way street. You can find information and send your opinion. News? Yeah, there's that too. Up to the minute, of course, but with access to the background stories and complete archives as well. You know, information is an empowering asset, and there's no denying that today's Internet has transported us at nearly warp speed into the information age. So stick with us as we help you, too, get connected and feel the power of the information revolution.
We've entered the second phase of the computer revolution. The first phase was to put a personal computer on your desk and in your home. The second and most important phase is to connect that computer to the rest of the world. The global network of computer systems, also known as the Internet, is only as far away as the nearest phone line, and all you need is a computer and a modem. Hi, Vicki. How are you? I was in the neighborhood and I wanted to check my email. Do you mind if I borrow your phone?
Sure. Come on in.
The word modem is a combination of two words, modulate and demodulate. That's what a modem does. It takes the data from your computer and turns it into sound so it can be sent over standard phone lines. That's that screeching noise you hear when your modem is talking to another modem. Now, there are three basic kinds of modems, starting with this one. This is an external modem. It plugs into your computer using this, a modem cable. These are generally the easiest to install. The internal modem right here is a little less expensive because you're not paying for the packaging. This plugs right into your computer and it has another advantage. It doesn't take up any desk space. Finally, if you're using a portable computer or a laptop, you'll find these very handy. This is a credit card size modem called a PC card modem. It just plugs right into the laptop and this plugs into the wall. Speaking of which, that's the next thing we've got to find, a phone jack so I can plug my computer in. I think there's one down here. No matter what kind of modem you get, you'll still have to plug it into the phone line before you can make a call. Now, the thing to remember is that while you're using the phone, nobody else can call you in or out. So that's why a lot of people who spend time online get their own second phone line just for telecommunications. I know it's got to be around here. Oh, there it is. All right, now all we've got to do is plug the other end, into the computer, like that, and I'll be ready to get my email. Now, there's one thing to keep in mind before you go modem shopping. You'll probably be faced with a barrage of acronyms and specifications. There's only one thing you really need to know, and that's something called V.34. V.34 modems transmit and receive data at 28,800 bits per second. That's about 480 words every single second. Now, of course, you can only go as fast as the modem you're calling, but nowadays, almost all the services you'll be calling use 28.8 modems, V.34. The next step is to get the software you need. Now, the simplest kind of computer software for modems is called a terminal program. All that does is take your typing, send it out over the line, and then display anything that comes in over the line on your screen. If you're calling a commercial online service, you'll want to use their specialized software. All the big online services, America Online, CompuServe, Prodigy, and the Microsoft Network, use specialized software that makes it a little easier to get online. In fact, if you buy a new computer, you'll find most new computers come with this software pre-installed. So now that you've got your modem and your software, who are you going to call? Well, that all depends on what you want to do. Most communities have local bulletin board systems, or BBSs. These are usually run by individuals as a public service, and they cover all sorts of topics. A bulletin board system is a great place for people with common interests to get together. And the best thing about a BBS is it usually only costs $1 or $2 a month to join. But by far, most people spend their online time on the big commercial online services like America Online, CompuServe, and Prodigy. There, for about $10 to $20 a month, you can exchange electronic mail, join discussion groups, even download files like recipes or pictures of the grandkids. You can even get on the internet. In fact, it looks like I've got the email I was waiting for, my grocery list from my wife. No matter who you call, the first step is to go out and get a modem. Once you do, you'll find a whole new world of people, information, and ideas has opened up to you. And after all, the best thing you can do with a personal computer is communicate. Okay, pop quiz time. What new business enterprise could you start up using a few phone lines and a single computer? Well, you could become an internet service provider. Actually, we're not so much interested in how to become an internet service provider, or ISP, but rather how to select one. But to do that, we thought you should know a few things about what an ISP is and what an ISP does. Let's start off by talking about how to get connected to the internet from your home. You need a few important items. Let's review them. First, obviously, you need a computer. The internet is now rich with multimedia files and presentations, so if you don't already have a computer, but you're planning to buy one to get on the net, you'll want to look for a computer that has multimedia capabilities. Then, of course, you need a modem, like this one. This is an external modem. They come also in internal flavors, as you may remember. We talked about the modem a little bit. It's what takes the digital language of your computer and sends it out over the phone lines. You connect your modem to your telephone line. If you have a separate jack, you just plug it right in. If you don't, well, you can plug the phone into the modem and the modem into the wall. Either way, you'll be set, once you connect the modem to your computer, to dial out. In fact, all you have to do now is turn on your computer and you'll be on the internet, right? No, wrong. There are two important things lacking at this point. First, an internet service provider. The other, as you'll see, is appropriate software. But in many cases, the software you need to get started is available from the company you choose. So let's start there. Now, an internet service provider is the person that's going to answer the phone, the modem call, on the other end. So, and by the way, this is an important item, you want to make sure you pick a local internet service provider or one with a local phone number. That way you won't be spending a lot of money on toll calls. All right, now let's set up an account with an internet service provider. You got any ideas? Who do we call? Well, in many cases, if you buy software in a store like Internet in a Box, it'll actually come with some sign-up software that'll set you up with an internet service provider in your area. And many ISPs get their customers by word of mouth. In fact, that's the method I recommend. If you know some friends who are already using the net, ask them. So I have a number a friend gave me. Let's try that and actually sign up for internet service so you can see what's involved. These are the kinds of questions you should ask before you get an internet service provider.
Thank you for calling PrimeNet Services for the Internet. My name is Bill. How can I help you?
Yeah, hi, I'm interested in getting internet service.
Oh, good. That's what we do here.
Great. Can I ask you a couple of questions before I sign up?
No problem. What can I answer for you?
First of all, do you have a trial period or?
Yes, sir. We have a 7-day no-obligation trial period. You can cancel prior to the end of the 7 days and you won't be billed.
Now, I'm kind of new at all this. Could you have any hand-holding, technical support?
Yes, sir. We have a fairly large technical support staff. We're ready to help you at any time you need it.
Yeah, I'd like to get an account. What do I do next?
First thing we need to do is pick your username.
Oh, well, how about Leo? That's my name. Yeah.
Leo. Okay, and now we'll need to select a temporary password. You'll be able to change it later.
And a secret password. Secret password. How about? Excuse me a minute. Porky. Porky.
Porky. That's P-O-R-K-Y. Okay.
Okay. Well, thanks a lot. You've been great. All right. Bye-bye. It's just that simple. Now I'll be able in 10 minutes to call up and download the software. Now I picked this internet service provider because they're pretty typical. They have pretty good technical support, a great connection to the net, they offer software, and they have a local phone number. They're located in Phoenix, Arizona, but they've got nodes in 22 cities and they're expanding rapidly. Now if you're in a hurry, this is a really neat thing, the company will actually let you connect to their computer and immediately download the software. You'll be online tonight. That includes a browser like Netscape Navigator or Mosaic and an email package. It's very complete. Or, of course, you could wait for the software to be shipped to you on disk. Now, whether you download the software or whether you wait for it to be delivered, you will need to install it according to instructions. Again, depending on your computer or software, that's going to vary. So do check the manual, follow it carefully. And when it's all installed, well, we see we have quite a collection of software here. There's the Netscape Navigator. Let's just click and boom. We're online. Welcome to the Internet. There's more than one way to get on the Internet. The largest Internet service providers of all are the three major commercial online services. There's CompuServe, America Online, and Prodigy. And these companies provide content of their own as well, like special interest groups, online chat areas, and research databases. But they also provide access to the Internet. Now, this may not be the most inexpensive way to get on the net, but it probably will be the easiest. And for those of you who don't live in big cities, the online services may be your only way onto the net.
The special content that's available from these online services is presented in a controlled environment, but some of the services carry additional surcharges. Though their reference databases may be adequate, they lack the interactive links to other computers and databases that you'll find on the Internet. And since these special areas exist only on their own computers, they're solely available to their own paying members. The information on the online service is not shared with other Internet users. Within the past year or two, these online services have each begun providing some form of access to the Internet. But, at least in one instance, that access isn't as complete as you might get from a regular Internet service provider. So you need to collect and compare features and prices. You might find that the integrated software provided by these online services and the members-only benefits make them a good choice for you. Then be sure to use the free trial offer most services provide. Most will give you at least 10 free hours to take it out for a spin and see what you like and don't like about each service.
Because the three big online services each have millions of subscribers, you may find them a little slow during peak hours. Now, that's usually from just after supper time to around 10 o'clock at night, local time.
On the other hand, their large subscriber bases allow them to maintain local number access from hundreds of large and small cities around the world, something that's convenient if you travel a lot and need to send and receive email while you're away from home.
Now, all three online services cost around $10 a month. For that, you'll get 3 to 5 hours of access time each month. Additional time will cost you $2 or $3 an hour. Now, for the casual user of the Internet, that probably adds up to something around $25 a month. That's not bad. But if you're anything like me, you'll use up those 3 to 5 hours in a single week. If that's the case, it would probably be much more economical to choose an Internet service provider that offers flat rate pricing. That means you pay only one monthly price no matter how much time you spend online. In most cities, you'll pay around $15 to $30 a month for unlimited access to the net. With a flat rate service, there's nothing keeping you from browsing the net to your heart's content. Well, except for your spouse, maybe. I'll be right there, honey.